I'm sure all of us know about. It's a problem we can't ignore because the sad fact is hunger is everywhere. I remember when I was smaller, my dad took me and my brother to a church downtown where there was a hunger program. We would go there every month and we would help cook the food and we would serve the food to people in the surrounding area that was suffering from hunger. A little bit later in life, me and my family would go to a house for homeless women called Shalom House. We would go there often and we would serve food to the women who lived in the home. I've been researching this problem for a few months now, and I've come up with a conclusion. If restaurants and grocery stores donated at least half of the food that they didn't want or didn't need, hungry people would be so much less hungry. Yes, I know it's an obvious conclusion, but really, think about it. Most restaurants have food left over from the day, have a lot of food left over from the day, and I know that grocery store customers don't take absolutely everything off the shelves. Don't they realize that with all the food that they have, they could be helping so many hungry people around the area? I've come up with a possible solution to this problem that I call Feeding St. Louis. Feeding St. Louis will hopefully become a program in the St. Louis area that will encourage restaurants and grocery stores to donate some of the food that they don't need or don't want. This might sound hard to achieve, but I have a plan to get this started. In case you haven't noticed, a lot of food resources around the St. Louis area have closed recently. Shalom House, one of the shelters I brought up earlier, closed within the last year because they didn't have enough food to support the program that they were running. The bridge was another major resource in the St. Louis area that also closed recently because they didn't have enough money. These are only two examples of food resources that in the St. Louis area that have closed recently because they didn't have enough money to support the program that they were running. My plan for this is volunteers for Feeding St. Louis would work with grocery stores and restaurants. These stores and restaurants would have agreed to help the organization by donating some of the food that they don't need. Volunteers would pick up food and bring it to the food resources 2 to 3 times a week, the food resources that need it. These food resources would get more food for a lot less money, which would help them keep their doors open for business for a longer amount of time. The solution may still sound hard to achieve, but I think together we can make it work. I can put up signs in local places such as streetlight posts or churches to get helpers for volunteering.